Hello and welcome back to Olivia's Mindful Garden and Plants, and today we are doing our March tour. I have waited many days to get this started because we've had lots of rain, and today we've got a little bit of sunshine, so I'm really pleased to do this tour now. So we start at the pond with the Fatsia growing beautifully in the background. This bed here, we've got some phlox and some peonies which are coming out beautifully. I should have got bigger supports for these because I think they're going to be quite big. We've got our Fatsia green fingers, which I did a special video on Fatsias on Spotlight Sunday. We'll have a look at my fern bed. I've had the chance to tidy it up a little bit now, and I put some compost all the way around. The fronds, as you can see, is starting to come out now. Got the lovely hellebores and some more ferns, and you can see fronds, how beautiful they are. This one hasn't quite come out. And this fern here, I absolutely love when the fronds come out. They're just so elegant. And this tiny little one here is a tattling fern. Really lovely and delicate. I'm pleased that it survived the winter, so good news. So we're now on the east facing side of the garden, so we get lots of morning sunshine, and roughly about 1-2 o'clock it starts to shade over. So these ferns here are quite happy. They can take a little bit of sun, but in the afternoon they don't feel that intensity of heat we sometimes get. Here we have a Brunnera looking glass. Beautiful little silver leaves. And at the back is another Brunnera, but it has different types of leaves. I'll have to find the name of that one. Here, one of my favourite plants, worth a mention and a pause here. This is a Spotty Dotty, and I just love these leaves. I'm so pleased it survived the winter. It was planted last summer, so it's survived. Really pleased. Just see small flower buds here. And just behind it we have clematis that's growing really well. I haven't got the label for this one, but in the summer I'll try and find out what it's called. I'll do a special video on clematis. This one has its head in the sun most of the day and feet in the shade. That's how they like to grow. Here I have a philitrum. These are happiest in dappled shade, in a woodland kind of setting. So here it does get the shade in the afternoon, as I said. Lots of little seedlings growing here. I think that's a lady's mantle, or no, oh, I can't remember. I'm going to come back to it. It will come to me. Another Brunnera. This is a Jack Frost. Really lovely blue flowers. Oh, this one is a Peloneria opal. Hope I'm saying that right, but that's what that is there. Really nice, sort of lilac type flowers. And at the back, some more ferns. Again, you can see already on this east facing part of the garden, it's quite shady even with the sun hitting it, and as everything grows it becomes more and more shady. We've got lots of lovely phlox growing here, and the canna, which I planted last week. My roses all growing beautifully, all my cut flowers. I've got a hydrangea in this pot, pink diamond, paniculata, and I've been out and I've bought some more perennials. I have a Philomis, bronze flamenco, capellula, there, beautiful, and at the back it is a Hesperus white, all of which like lots of sun, so they are in the sunniest part of my garden. I have here this golden feathers, really nice type of leaf, and it gives beautiful bluey purple flowers. At the back I have cut back my hydrangea paniculata. I think this one is an Annabelle. I quite like the shape, so I haven't cut it back hard, just enough to keep the shape. So I have at the back here the Mary Delaney rose, and here, just growing, is a japonica, just about coming through. More phlox. At the back here, this one, oh sorry, I'm blocking view. This one here is a Campanula pink octopus. That's what it looks like. You can just see. And this one here is a David Austin rose. It is called a whiter shade of pale. Really beautiful pink flowers, really light pink. One of my favourite roses. In this pot we have some lemon balm, so it is quite vigorous, so I do keep it in a pot. Really nice for herbal tea. We have a climbing rose here, jasmine. I have another pot with a fern. I've kept this one in the little greenhouse here, which I have. And in here I've got a number of plants which I dug up in November because I've lost a lot of them before. So that one is a lobelia. Campton pink. I have some, what's this one? Lobelia, starship blue. And I have quite a few. That one at the back is a penstemon, volcano. Penstemon, volcano, Fujiyama. And again, I've lost a few penstemon in the past, so I didn't want to take the risk. I've got this one here, which is a dark towers. So all of these have to come out soon. There we go, that's the sunny border. And we now come round to the west side of the garden. Number of plants here. It does get some sun in the afternoon, and then it does shade over once the Acer starts blooming or coming into leaf. I also have a wisteria, and I need to trim this back. I should have done that earlier. Also here is a tree peony. I'm not overly happy with this tree peony where it is. It's only ever given me a couple of blooms, and this year I have only got one bloom, so I'm obviously doing something wrong, or it shouldn't be in this position. I have here as well let's get the ticket. It is oh, Camellia. I really don't like Latin names. I never get it quite right, but I will show you the labels for you to have a look. There's a small hydrangea there. Also here is Calea lily that's just coming through. It's white. This came from another plant which is much bigger from Division. And my rose in the pot, my Olivia Austin. And then here we have the Queen of Sweden, Princess Anne, and my last addition to the garden is a Lynchfield Angel, David Austin rose, shrub rose. Beautiful phlox here. This is one of my favourite phlox, and this one is called Bright Eyes, Paniculata Bright Eyes. So it has that kind of shape like a Paniculata hydrangea, but phlox. I'll do some special videos probably in May about how to prolong the flowering season of the phlox. Again, another Olivia Austin rose, gentle Hermione rose, and I have put a very small climber in between a clematis. I'm going to see how that gets on. It looks like it's doing well so far. There we are, my hellebores, and this is a philiptrum. Loves the shade, and this bit gets quite shady because I have a blossom tree here. Let's try and just about see it's coming into blossom. Next week it's going to look beautiful. And then another philiptrum album, and this one is a philiptrum white cloud. Some more lemon balm. I like tea. And this bed here gets a lot of sun in the west, so the evening sun. There we are. This Acer was a tiny little seedling probably about 3 years ago. Just self-seeded in the garden. I put it in a pot, looking really beautiful. I have some bleeding heart here, and lots of pots waiting to be sorted out, which I'm going to be doing this afternoon, because my next project I'm going to be planting up a basket, and I'm going to be putting a lot of pots, plants from the pots that I have here, and I'll do a video on that shortly. So we've come to the end of the March garden tour, back to the pond, and done in all one take. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you will join me on my next video. Please do subscribe to support me. Take care now. Bye.